Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these.
Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball, and it's next on the show. Danny Duffy is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into the game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Behind 0-2 now. Duffy sets. Here it comes. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
I mean, you couldn't ask any more out of a leadoff hitter. You have two jobs, to get on base and to work the pitcher as much as you could. And he executed both those to a T.
To the plate now, number 42. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He goes.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Comes set and the 0-1.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. D-Roy, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Elias Diaz the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Again, another foul ball.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
The next 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Fouled away. Rogers is off of first with 2 away. Fly ball right down the line and left. Pollock on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Steven Souza, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. That'll be a base hit as well as it's through into left, and they've got something cooking here in the bottom of the first.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many breaking ball ambushes in the game. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Standing in now, James Newcomb, pulled toward right center field. Hilliard is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he can.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Pollock giving chase. He's there and records the first out. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And it's 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Hit hard to short. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols saves an error. And Ready now is A.J. Pollock. In his 7 at-bats in the series, he's picked up 5 hits, so he's really been locked in. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hit back up the middle. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
Here's Albert now to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Bounce it to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Sam Hilliard. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ripped on the ground to first, and a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
0-2. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Here's another 0-2. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The batter, number 42.
Next up is number 42. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Hilliard over at second. Senzatella is over at first with 1 away. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
C.J. Cron is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So here is Chris Taylor. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league play.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Danny Duffy. And that's in there, base hit. And he's safe.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over.
Well, you come right out the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Here's Corey Seager. On a rope to the second baseman.
The right fielder, Steven Souza Jr.
In now, Steven Souza. And he puts it on the ground to second. And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Blackmon going back at the track, the wall. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. 3-run home run down the line and right. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here now is Will Smith. Line drive base hit.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
To the plate now, Justin Turner. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with him. Not long, I would bet.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Jordan Sheffield is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box now, Albert Pujols. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
You know who's the happiest man right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. 3 innings complete. LA's on top, 6-0. Now into the box, Elias Diaz. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now back, the shortstop, Trevor.
So 1 gone with the runner at third. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pollock has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And the run is in to score from third.
Now batter.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Souza is under it, and he makes the play to end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Danny Duffy. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed it his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Here's Corey Seager. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Stepping in now, Steven Souza. Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Into center field. Line drive base hit. Now a long throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Now back. Second base.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate now, James Newcomb. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, dealer. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Into the box, Will Smith. High in the air and deep to left center field. Gone!
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Julian Fernandez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, A.J. Pollock, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Lined hard toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Hilliard is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman.
So now into the box is Albert Pujols. Delivered an RBI single last time up. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We played 4. It's the Dodgers. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
The center fielder.
Thank you, Heidi.
Sam.
Opposite field to left. There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out. And with one away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42, as his legacy lives on to this day. Jonathan Daza will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 42.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming in is Pollock. He can't get to it. This one's down. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Brendan Rodgers bats next, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
To the plate now, number 42. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Here's the 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Rockies strand 1. They trail by double. Carlos Estevez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now the first pitch. Line to the right side. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. And this is lined hard to deep left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Just an absolute laser that time. Screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. So now to the plate, Danny Duffy. Pulled toward right center field. Hilliard is right there, one down. So it's back to the top of the order now. Striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. Taylor rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Steven Souza Jr.
Standing in now, Steven Souza hit in the air to center field. Hilliard is there, 2 gone.
Now back.
Next to hit is James Newcomb. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
At the plate, Will Smith. Now the runner's on his way home. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Daniel Bard gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. Grounder down the line at third. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, Dodgers out in front, 15-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, C.J. Cron. After it is Souza. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now back.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Elias Diaz. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
That's a ball.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that one yanked just foul. Weekly hit towards first. Drained in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
He hit a sac fly earlier. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Third base. John Hancock.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Tony Gonsolin is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Into the box, Josh Fuentes, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left for Colorado. So now here is Justin Turner for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. A dive, but it's off his glove. And there's 1 down now.
Now batting, first baseman, Albert.
Stepping up is Albert Pujols. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Now batting, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
A pitcher.
So now to the plate, Tony Gonsolin. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Corey Seager. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch on the way. Left side, but well foul. Taylor stands at second with 2 gone. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. Taylor rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in 1 game here. It's been incredible.
Standing in now, Steven Souza. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
At the plate, James Newcomb. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Wow, this has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
Robert Stevenson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Will Smith to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. His second coming back in the 5th. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And he will make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play.
This is just bordering on ridiculous now, guys. 19 runs in one game. To say that they're having some success at the plate would be like saying some kids are excited at Christmas.
To the plate now, A.J. Pollock, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Swing and a liner. Blackman is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Now at the plate is Sam Hilliard in his career versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Souza is there to put it away for route number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ryan McMahon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, he sends it out of play. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Souza will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Scott Ober comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Now here's the first offering. Hit in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Striding in is Albert Pujols. From the stretch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
In now, Chris Taylor. As he grounds one briskly to short. There's one. On to first, and they turn another one. Their 4th of the afternoon. And now pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Coming in is Pollock. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
In now for Colorado, C.J. Cron. And he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Line hard, deep into left. Pollock is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Into the box, Elias Diaz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Ball 3. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Into the box, Charlie Blackmon. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. The Dodgers lead it 19-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Tony Gonsolin. First offering on its way. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Corey Seager.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Corey Seager. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. And those don't come along every day. At the plate now, Steven Souza. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
So now to the plate, James Newcomb hits it high and deep out to center field. Racing back the center fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
Standing in now, Will Smith. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hilliard is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, Dero, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight in the back rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box, Tony Gonsolin. Swing and a line drive. But this lands foul for the first strike. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this. Trevor Story steps in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Just short, hit hard. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. In now, Josh Fuentes. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it. 2 down. Rockies down to their final out now. And now digging in will be Sam Hilliard. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Colorado. Fouled away. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
23-2 the final tally today. The Dodgers led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Danny Duffy wins his third of the season. Antonio Senzatella struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes.